How's it going, guys? So today on this Shoky review, we're going to take a look at yet another Marvel Legends figure from the Build-A-Figure Hulkbuster wave, because you guys know I'm trying to get this big robot boy together, and I've been lucky enough to find these. I picked this one up in College Station along with Valkyrie. Got lucky. I was after a Vision. Unfortunately, he was gone, but I found this guy. It's a very interesting rendition of Doctor Strange. Definitely not the one we're used to. Definitely not the one from the cinematic universe. But you've got him here in black and red, looking pretty evil, if I'm honest. But you've also got the magic effects right there, and the giant beast of a leg. And hey, some review light action going on there. And you got Marvel Legends Infinity Series, Marvel Heroes. You come over here, you got Vision on one side for some reason, and you've got Doctor Strange on this side for some reason. And you come to the back, and you've got, to tilt it up a little, Marvel Heroes, Doctor Strange, Vision. And I was going to pick this guy up originally for unboxing art, but he ended up getting the Hulkbuster parts without it, which I think is all he really needed. And now I regret that, because I could totally have it for myself if I had bought it then. It is what it is. So whether by spellcasting, sorcery, or special manipulation, these heroes will wield immense power. This is entirely true. So they're kind of putting them together as like they go together. So Iron Man, War Machine, they go together. These two go together. These two go together. I don't know where Blizzard fits into that, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get out the Sorcerer Supreme here and see what he's all about. Alright guys, here we have Doctor Strange out here, and looking kind of strange, if I'm actually a little bit honest with you. Definitely not the traditional kind of thing. He doesn't have the Cloak of Levitation, stuff like that going on. I mean, he looks really cool. He doesn't have the Agamotto going on here, so it's a different Doctor Strange. Don't know which universe or anything like that. This one does have a couple minor problems, one being the neck joint is incredibly loose. I mean, you can do whatever. This is a little bit loose, but not terrible. Design-wise, the beef jerky gauntlets, I'm not a fan of. That looks like crap, totally honest. And actually, those hand joints are insanely loose in and of themselves. So he's doing his rock on there. That's pretty cool. His magic symbols. Speaking of that, you do get the magical thingies here. I don't know exactly how to put these on, but I assume they go around like so. No, hold on. Because obviously there's a break in the ring there for some reason, so it has to go on like that, maybe? Because he doesn't have a break in his fingers, at least not on that hand. Are they specific? No, they're the same. Okay. So, I don't know. Not sure. Let's see, this hand. You can totally do it. And see, I was thinking that it needs to be like this or something, or... I don't know. It seems awkward if he's holding it. But if he's got it like so, does that make sense? Hold on, let's look at the artwork. Let's look at the box art, box pictures, and see what's up with that. Oh, it goes around his wrist, not his hand. I'm a dummy. So you push it up over here. It's not actually going through his hand. It's like this. I got magic up in these hands. Don't you know my name is Strange? I don't know, this is a stupid song. Either way, so that works. And they've used these magic effects, from what I can tell, on a lot of magical users, stuff like that. So, if I continue with any of this line, down the line, so to speak, I'll probably end up having to see some of these. Let's see, can that wrist pop out? Probably not. I'm scared about that. I don't want to pull any harder. Get in there. So that's how his magical effects work. I did not realize that, to be totally honest. Looks pretty cool. It's silly, but I guess display-wise, it can look neat. There are some definite other Doctor Strange versions. There's like the version that comes with the Dormammu wave, that he's like his astral projection form, so he's all like weird and cream-colored. That's a strange one. Pun intended. Yeah, so I mean, that's all the accessories it comes with. That's pretty neat. Pointless, but neat. I guess not pointless in the way of the universe. Though this is a smaller ring there. Maybe that's for other people to use. Stay. And of course, he does come with the reason I bought this, the giant right or left leg of Doom. Not actually Doom, but, you know, Hulkbuster. Big old chunky knees, double jointed knee, will pivot there. Ankle does rotate and does pivot on a giant hinge. Details are about all the same. Gold paint, silver paint, silver plastic, gold paint, silver paint. Looks pretty cool. So as Build-A-Figures go, we've got all the limbs, and I still got to get the head, the torso, and the crotch, which is, you know, the other 3 figures that we're missing in this wave so far. Now, articulation, as you do, along with, look at that head sculpt. You've got the gray streaks coming down both sides, because that's what he's known for. You've got the great facial hair. That's also great. Gray or black eyes. Looks pretty cool. Gotta love that. Once again, ball joint mounted up here with the disc hinge neck. And that's the loose part. You've got the very loose torso articulation here. I like that at least the paint continues on, so that's not a problem. All black figure, very hard to film sometimes. I'm going to pull off his magic hands. Magic hands. Normal shoulder articulation. Very, very stiff. These are older figures, and they've been in the box for a while. So now he can do rock on and headbang at the same time. Bicep rotation, double jointed elbows in the beef jerky gauntlets here. Beef jerky gloves, as they were. And he can throw the devil horns. I'm not going to let it go. It's kind of funny. So he can do, I am at one with the universe. I am at one with the universe. Okay, he does have waist rotation, mild ratchets there. Nice molded in skirt blowing in the wind. I actually dig it. I wish he had the cloak. And then once again, we come down to the legs that are glossier than the rest of it. Why is that? So it's like the legs are painted, except for the boots. The boots go back to normal, but these parts of the legs are glossy. What the hell is that all about, Marvel? Though we do have T-mounted legs. Gotta love that. You've got thigh swivel, double jointed knee. So now he's standing on one leg doing almost like a crane stance. That's kind of funny. You do have a boot cut down here, but it does break the sculpt really badly. And you've got normal toe point and swivel at the ankle. But actually, you'd probably get him to stand this way if you really try. And hold his foot down. Either way, pretty cool figure. I've got no honest use for him, but I like him. It's like I can sacrifice some of these figures for the Build-A-Figure because they're actually pretty decent figures in what they are. Speaking of which, we can go ahead and look at the rest of the wave so far. That skirt does move up and down effectively. So we've got Thundra, who towers over even him, so it's not just a thing. So the girls themselves are just significantly taller. So there's Valkyrie. And little bitty Iron Man. This makes Tony Stark look super short. Once again, this is realistic Tony Stark, while they're more comic book figures, because obviously we have a real MCU Doctor Strange figure as well, just not in this wave. But altogether, they look really, really good. And throw Wally out there for good measure, because he likes meeting new people. So, Wally, this is the Sorcerer Supreme. He might help you out if you have a weird multiversal problem. Or defense against the dark arts. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. So get all these girls out of here and Iron Man. But yeah, really cool figure. Probably could have used an extra coat of paint here on the stripes, but I guess they were going for a darker look. It is what it is. Although I wanted to show this off versus the other Iron Man, so we got facial hair bros. Check that out. Alright, but that's going to be it for this Doctor Strange review, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead and give me a like down there and hit the subscribe-ish button if you have not done that yet. And if you want to get a Shoky shirt, go ahead and do that down below, along with joining up on the Patreon. You can totally become a Patreoneer today and help support the channel. And, of course, I will catch you guys on the next review. And remember, as always, keep it strange.